Hello, hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon, here on Twitch and YouTube. And I want to say thanks to everyone that's been supporting the channel for the last 6 months. It really means a lot. We're approaching 500 followers, and I just want to give a heartfelt thanks to those that are showing up on the regular, those that watch the stream on the regular, and those that interact with the stream. In terms of, requesting games and that sort of thing, I really appreciate it. Now, because it is Saturday, last Saturday we did this series before, but we're going to do episode 3 of our Retro Roulette. Every Friday we do a food-themed, cooking-themed Retro Roulette, and that's what we streamed yesterday. But today we're doing episode 3 of our spooky, horror, and Halloween-themed Retro Roulette stream. Now, I love horror aesthetic and Halloween aesthetic in classic films, in B-movies, as well as in comic books, video games, that sort of thing. And for me, as a drummer and sound engineer, and as a musician in general, I was very, very inspired by a lot of the sound design and the music in some of my favorite video games and video game series growing up. Castlevania is no exception. It's a fantastic series. We're listening to Circle of the Moon at the moment. But most of the Castlevania games I'm really into, and it started getting me thinking, okay, let's build a themed list. We played a lot of really fun games in the last couple episodes. We played Doom 64, Doom 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance, which is funny. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and we beat the first loop on the Game Boy Advance port of that. We played some Castlevania ROM hacks, and that's what we're going to be starting today. But basically how this Retro Roulette works is I've loaded 550 plus games in a list. I've curated a list of games from Atari 2600 to Nintendo 64 that are all themed around spooky, horror aesthetic, or Halloween themes. And the whole game has to be around that theme, not just one level. And basically, I can spin the wheel at any time, you can spin the wheel at any time using 1,000 Moonstones. And whatever game we get, we have to play. No matter where we are in the level, where we are in the game. If somebody redeems that spin, we gotta spin. So you never know what you're gonna get. There's all sorts of translations, NES, conversions, and SNES conversions in the list. All sorts of styles of games. There's homebrew projects in this list. There are ROM hacks in this list, modifications. And so I spun the wheel to start off the stream. And the first game we got was game number 136, which in my list is Castlevania Dracula X, released in Europe as Vampire's Kiss. So this is actually a modification of that game. One, Dracula X is a fantastic game and is technically the prequel to Symphony of the Night. Fantastic Super Nintendo game if you never got a chance to play it. Huge fan of it. Love the soundtrack. But this is a modification that makes the main character the Grim Reaper. It turns you into Death, and Death becomes the playable character. So instead of a whip, we have a scythe and so on. It's pretty interesting. Haven't played it before, I just know that that's what the modification is. And it'll just be a second here, and we'll have the game pulled up in just a moment. But again, I want to say thank you to the most recent supporters of the channel, the most recent people who've been gifting subs, the people who have been subscribing. There are ways to support the channel. One time by doing a PayPal donation. That's on my page. You can actually click on my PayPal me link right now on my Twitch page. I also have a Patreon as well, where you get access to some exclusive merch. You pick what games we're going to play next, and you'll get access to some really cool drumming videos coming soon, where I drum to my favorite video game music. Just for patrons only. I just want to say thanks to those that have made donations. It helps keep the channel going, it helps grow the channel, and ensures that I can do this every single day for you from 1 p.m. Pacific onward. I took a couple days off this week because I got my second COVID vaccine, and just did some recouping. And I'm stoked to be back in the game, so to speak. Thank you so much, Queen of Ocelots, for the raid yesterday, and thank you to VV Manolia for the follow, and to Power Opossum for the follow. Really appreciate the support. Also, thank you to Moosey B Money and Emperor Arms for the recent follows. Now stick around, we'll listen to a little bit more music from Castlevania Circle of the Moon, one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games, and Castlevania Dracula X, Grim Reaper Edition, up next on Super Nintendo. Seriously, the drums and the organ in this soundtrack is just fantastic. Welcome to the machine. Welcome to the machine. I literally was about to say welcome to the stream, Michelle, but instead I said welcome to the machine. I think they've finally taken over, folks. Welcome to the machine. Welcome to the machine, human number 0049260423. Also welcome to the machine, human number 4923200609. Welcome to the stream, Michelle. Welcome to the stream, Daryl. Welcome to the stream, Nicolette, if you're hanging out. Ooh, alright. Castlevania Dracula X Grim Reaper Edition. Let's go. Oh, I hear ya. Oh, I hear ya. But I don't see you, game. I'm sorry. The amount of funk in the Castlevania Dracula X soundtrack is absolutely ridiculous. Huge, huge fan. I think you should now be able to see me. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to episode 3 of the spooky, horror-themed, Halloween-themed Retro Roulette. It's an ongoing series. If you're on YouTube right now watching, you're probably watching it on that playlist. And you can go to YouTube and watch every single episode of our playlist for the Halloween retro roulettes, but also our food-themed, cooking-themed retro roulette games. You should also now be able to see the game. And I think if I just got to adjust the display capture here, and then here we go. This game was made by Death's Defiance, 2006. Is when this mod was made, but basically it's just Dracula X or Vampire's Kiss, starring the Grim Reaper. Perfect. Yeah, this is a fantastic game. We played a Super Castlevania 4 mod in our food-themed retro roulette that was basically, it's called coffee letting, and all the items like the hearts and the sub weapons and stuff like that were all food themed or breakfast themed. It was like coffee pots, coffee beans, coffee cups, and the reason why it's called coffee letting, I guess, is because it also speeds you can speed up the character. Like, it adds an additional run button, and then also there's less delay, so it removes delay between each sub-weapon button press. So, for example, instead of just shooting the axe, like, you can spam it when you hold the run button. So it gives you a little bit more of an edge in the game, and we played that, and I had a blast with it. I have to say, I think I like Dracula X a little bit better, this game, than Super Castlevania 4. But they're both fantastic games, and people asked me recently, what Castlevania games would you play if you've never played them before? What would you play first? I would recommend Castlevania 1 or Super Castlevania 4 if you want to go Super Nintendo route. That's basically a remake. Or Dracula X. Any of the Game Boy Advance games are really great starters. And Castlevania 1 is fantastic. Or Castlevania 3, sorry. So there's all sorts of different options. But definitely NES, SNES are great eras to start your Castlevania adventure, so to speak. Jam rock. Look at that moon. Always taking screenshots of the moons in video games. Loving it. Super funky. Like, the soundtrack to this is just hilarious. Let's just listen to it for a little bit. It's like kind of not suiting, but totally suiting to the action that's going on. As you can see, we're playing as the Grim Reaper. Still kind of works like the whip. Don't mind me. Cousin, what's up? Nice to see you. Just let him just walk on by. Nope. He can't just walk on by. Guess we have to kill him. Ooh. We can huck the entire scythe. Or... yeah, I'll take this. I don't want the fire. So it's not even a complete mod because the sprite in the top left is still the axe. But you know, still pretty cool. Fun little mod to make. Ooh. Yes. The way he walks up the stairs is great. You can jump and land on stairs in this, which to me is very weird because you can't do that in any other Castlevania game. Any of the classic ones anyways. It's a nice thing to remember. See? It's very strange that you can do that. Oh. Very tough. Tough. Come on. See? Bone dragons. Watch out. And Medusas. Who knew death could meet his demise? It also looked like we turned to stone there. As he went all gray. Oh, wow. Not the easiest. Yes. We did it. We did it. Come here. I love, I mean, just take a look at the parallax backgrounds and the lighting effects they got going on. Like, the pixel art in this game is really beautiful. I wouldn't say that about the death sprite in this mod, but I would definitely say that about all the other stuff going on. Oh shit. Why does a Grim Reaper need hearts? Oh, he's collecting them. They're other people's hearts. That's gotta be the reason why. I imagine the Grim Reaper would collect hearts. Kind of like collecting gig posters, you know? If you're a concert promoter, or collecting ticket stubs if you really like going to concerts. We're using it, obviously, as ammunition to be able to use our special attack. Actually, that's pretty badass. Look at how much that wipes. How quickly that wipes them out. Whoa. knew it was gonna happen. I knew it as soon as we made that jump. You have to be like very, very on it with those jumps. Crazy. No. How does Death even have vocal cords? I thought he just pointed at things. And why are we gendering Death? Are we gendering the Grim Reaper? Yes. Okay, that's cool. Yes. Whoa. Loving the music, loving the mood change. Feels like right at home for Grim Reaper. Whoa. Here, boy. Forgot to feed our pet. Where have you been? Yes. Oh, so close. That's crazy. Okay, from the top again. I mean, Dracula X isn't a tough game. I mean, keep in mind, this is the core game. There's nothing changed about this except for the graphic of the character and the sub-weapons. If you're looking for a good Castlevania challenge, this is definitely the one to try. There we go. Save it there. Come on. Yes. Got it. $24 life, 15. He took 24 lives, but only 15 hearts, so he left, what, 9 hearts behind? Mathelvania. If you have 25 oranges, and you give 21 oranges to Dracula himself, how many oranges do you have? If a ghost train leaves the station at 4 p.m., traveling 44,000 miles per hour, and another ghost train leaves another... Okay, no. The joke is dead. Oh. I'm loving that jump. The 360 jump. Not only just jumping up to screw with us, but also... showing off. That sucks. We didn't save. This is awful. I'm sorry, folks. I'm really bad at the save state button today. It's a later start. It's a later start. We'll get into it. Yes. Come on. There we go. Save, 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 save. Command save. Speaking of... because, you know, we don't actually have an actual save command. It's kind of silly. But speaking of interaction earlier with the stream, I'm considering trying the crowd control for the first time, where people can use their moonstones to buy coins for crowd control. I just got to hook up the app and figure out which game I want to try out. But I was thinking about trying out Super Mario Bros. 3 randomized or Super Mario World randomized, where you have control over certain things like my lives, how many coins I have, what enemies appear in front of me in real time. I've seen lots of really cool crowd control streams. It's not really something that I, like, will be doing a lot of, but I think we might do a crowd control of one of the randomizers, the many randomizers that I play a lot of on stream. Just for fun. In fact, I would be happy to do something for a charity, too. That'd be really cool. Maybe find a charity that would want to work with the channel. Maybe we could do a charity stream for the first time. Maybe that'll be our first community challenge. Who knows? Keep on running. That's tough. That is tough. I love when the organ comes in. The guy starts spinning around. It's like perfect timing. That's tough. Shouldn't be that tough. Every time. Every time that guy jumps, it's on beat. Great. We're just failing today. Some days we gaming good. Some days I don't even know. Come on. Commercial. Okay, we just can't get hit here. Fuck. Yes. Oh. They kind of sound like frogs. little swamp creatures. Holy moly. Thank you. Jeez. Save. What's up, Grandmaster Farmer? Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Bad quality of bridge, totally. Whoa. This is episode 3 of our Retro Roulette stream. Oh, exactly. Nice. It's a great combination of emotes. God dog. Well, dog blummet. Uh-oh. Those yellow Cyclops creatures always remind me of Suezo from Monster Rancher. Yeah, this is cool. This has always been one of my favorite. One of my favorite Castlevania games on Super Nintendo. It's just a funny little mod. Now, for those that are just joining, I hope you're having an awesome Saturday so far. And know that you can spin the wheel at any time if you don't like the game we're playing. If you do like it, just hang out. But if you don't like the game we're playing or you want to mess with me a little bit, you can spin the wheel and then we'll have to play a different game. A different retro, scary-themed, spooky Halloween-themed game. Oh, how? How is death so easily taken out? What? Oh, he attacked me from up. Interesting. Okay. Yes. Just gotta avoid those guys from up above. Got it, got it, got it. Thank you. Oh, come on. Fuck. It's not that easy. Basically, it's one hit KO mode at the moment. So close. There we go. We just gotta. It's just all about the timing and the rhythm. Well, we're getting raided. We are getting raided, folks. Sergeant Power Glove, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'll just pause this for the moment, but the music is just so good. Welcome. Hope you're all having an amazing Saturday. Sergeant Power Glove, hope you had an awesome stream. What were you streaming today? For those that don't know me, my name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon. I'm a Canadian session drummer, I'm a sound engineer, I make ambient music, I love playing retro games, I love randomizing retro games, and I do a regular series of retro roulette streams. And today we're doing episode 3 of our spooky, horror, Halloween-themed retro games. This is the first game that we got in our wheel spin. But basically a retro roulette stream is a list of 550 plus retro games that I've curated around a theme, and I can spin the wheel anytime, but so can you. I've got translations in here, ROM hacks, modifications, original games, all sorts, from Atari 2600 to Nintendo 64. So there's all sorts of really cool stuff. And we're playing Castlevania Vampire's Kiss in Europe, or Dracula X. But we're playing as the Grim Reaper, as you can see. It's not the best character sprite, but the sub-weapons have all been swapped out, which is kind of cool. If you haven't played Dracula X before, I highly recommend checking it out. It's basically the prequel to Symphony of the Night. You gotta head out. Well, thank you so much, Sergeant Powerglove, for the raid. Hope you have an awesome evening. Hope your stream was great too. And if you're not following Sergeant Powerglove, go give them a follow. Let me do a quick shout out here. Thank you so much to Mayor Sheriff and First Person Duders for their recent follows as well. We're on the road to 500 followers at the moment, and we're getting there really quick. We just hit 400 last month, and we celebrated by playing all of Wario Land 4. So when we hit 500, I'm going to play Wario Land 3, but we're going to shuffle all the enemies. We're going to be using the Wario Land 3 randomizer, which is pretty badass. Love that game. It's got a ton of content, so to be able to randomize it is pretty sweet. I love roguelikes. I love just randomizing retro games in general. Ooh. And on Sundays I do viewer request night. This past Sunday we played Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers on NES, and we played Fire Pro Wrestling on Game Boy Advance. So, huge variety of games are played on my Sunday streams. Ooh. Okay. We played a few Castlevania modifications so far in the series. One of them was really cool. It was Castlevania 1, called Castlevania RPG, and it was basically modded to play more like Zelda 2. You had one hit of health, like one heart, so to speak, at the beginning, and each level that you gain one extra hit of health. So by the time we got to Dracula, at the very end, we only had 7 hits of health, and Dracula does 3 hearts of damage per attack, so it was very difficult. We almost got to the end of stage 2, and someone spun the wheel, so that's the kind of stuff that can happen too. If you feel trolly, you can do that too. And you know, if I like the game, I'll probably do it as a full series in the future. Yes, oh my god, there's 2 of them here too. This is not easy. What? Okay. Nope. If we get the timing wrong, they can spin it away from them. Fuck you. Okay. Super crazy. We've got the exact same range as Richter Belmont, by the way, with the scythe, but it just doesn't feel like it. There's something, it could just be like an optical illusion. The sprite makes me feel like we don't have as much range as we would with the whip, but I think it's the exact same. Also, a lot of people have been asking, if you've never played a Castlevania game, what would be a great first option to go to? I was mentioning to a few people in the chat, I would recommend Castlevania 1, Super Castlevania 4, Castlevania 3 on NES, or this one. You know, the standard game. But is there anyone in the chat that would recommend a different Castlevania game as somebody's first foray into the series? Feel free to share in the chat. Maxine, what's up? How's it going? Back from my second vac shot. Only we kind of missed 2 different, we missed 2 days this week, but just recouping. Ooh, yes. No, there's no way. Whoa. Hope you're doing well. Control issues, definitely the Haunted Castle arcade game as a first Castlevania. Is that basically just Castlevania but arcade? I don't think I've heard of it before. I should add it to this list. We can't... It's unfortunate that we don't have any health. Damn. No, it's terrible. Oh, okay. Is it just a separate... Is there any relation to Castlevania? Or is it just its own separate, like, god-awful arcade game? Wow. There's no way. We might just have to take the death. Death might have to take the death. Perfect. Perfect. And if you plan on hanging out for a little bit, feel free to remove that refer raid tag in the URL. Whenever you're part of a raid, it's always a good idea. I just found out that your view doesn't count unless you do that. Haunted Castle is actually considered a Castlevania game and made by Konami, but it's just not that very good. Another one that I've never played but is in the list here is the Kid Dracula games. They're also made by Konami, I think. Holy shit. No way. Look at this thing. It's like walking towards me like a rooster. It's freaky. Kill me. This is going to be really tough to keep our health to the very end of this stage. Of course. We're just having a rough go at it. A rough go. Oh, look at this thing. It's like the cock of the walk. Hell no. Don't me. Okay, cool. It's just here. You can do damage when you're on the stairs, but you can't jump off them. But you can also jump onto them. This is the first Castlevania game I've seen that you can do that in. Where if you jump onto the stairs, if you're falling and there's stairs beneath you, you'll actually... You'll actually land on them instead of falling through. Oh, you're talking about Grandmaster Farmer's comment. Oh, I didn't see it. Didn't see it. I didn't see it. Yes. No. Yeah, I think so. Die! Oh, so close. Done. Sorry, the Grim Reaper's gotta also reap animals too. Reap the souls of the bats as well, not just skelly boys. Sorry, Batty. Played some really, really cool ROM hacks of Castlevania 1 in this series, and we played Castlevania Overflow Darkness is another one I'd highly recommend checking out. Of course, not being able to jump off or on stairs also kind of means an enemy can't knock you off of them, so that's kind of good. That's true. Also, in Castlevania 1 and 3, an enemy can't knock you off the stairs. Even in the classic ones. So if you can't jump on the stairs or off of them, but you can attack when you're on the stairs, which is nice. However, an enemy can't knock you off of them, which is nice. That's the only time in the original Castlevanias that I think knockback doesn't occur. Oh yeah, the sprite artwork in this game is fantastic. The music, it's ultra funky. As a drummer, I love drumming along to the soundtrack. It's just super fun. I've done it before when I was first learning how to drum. Yeah, so check this out. So no other Castlevania game will let you actually land on the stairs, which is interesting to me. But there's heavy knockback if we're not on the stairs there. Oh. No! Not what I wanted at all. In the Japanese version of the NES Castlevania, you can turn it on to an easy mode, which you think disables knockback. Interesting. So in the Famicom version, that's crazy. It also lets you keep special weapons after death and take less damage if you recall correctly. That's really cool. There's all sorts of little weird tweaks in all sorts of different versions of Castlevania, and I really like what the ROM hacking and modding community has been doing. Oh no. I was wrong, folks. We got knocked back. Not in, at least not in this one. In Castlevania 3, we don't get knocked back off the stairs. But in this we do. You gotta worry. Oh. Let's go this way instead. Let's go this way instead. You had a Game Genie back in the day? Nice. In my original NES collection, my uncle gifted me. I did have a Game Genie as well as the Game Genie booklet, the code book. One of my favorite Game Genie codes I used to mess with was the Skywalker jump, or the moon boots, I like to call them, in Mario 3, where you could just jump into the air and basically skip the level. But as a kid, I used to love messing around with it that way. No! Won't let it happen. Whew. Crazy. Absolute craziness. Yeah, these guys are my least favorite to deal with at the moment because they lunge at you. No, I want this one. No. You had an action replay cart for your Saturn, and Game Shark for PS2. Nice. So I never really messed with codes except for on my NES, and I had a Game Shark on my Game Boy Color. Get out of here, man. Look how much health we have. Those things really helped you enjoy some games to their fullest, which are a bit tough for a 7, 8, or 9-year-old. That's true. And you know, I don't have anything against people using codes. I think it's actually pretty cool. Turtles 1, heck yeah. That's such a difficult game. I remember there's a big Turtles 1 section in that codebook. I was gonna say, I'm waiting for something, aren't I? Here we go. Unlimited lives for the racing part of Battletoads. Oh yeah. Very difficult part of that game. Ooh. Nope. Yes, that's what we need to do. No way! As you can see, I'm using save states, but for this series, I just use save states a lot and make sure, you know, we don't die. You know, I'm trying to showcase these games and just have some casual fun with them. Also, not a huge speedrunner myself. But we're getting progress. Making progress here. Ooh. Whoa. Die! Exactly, yeah. And also if you just want to have some fun, or you'd be here all day, every day. You know what's funny, Grandmaster Farmer, is I am already here all day, every day. We've been streaming daily for 6 months now. It's been super fun. But we couldn't do it without the people showing up on the regular, so I really appreciate it. Damn, that is tough. Beautiful pixel art. Been on a hiatus for your PC for quite some while. Nice. Yeah, the warmest of summers here in Sweden. It's very hot where we are. Western BC in Canada. And I know it's the same around the world. Oh, cool. Nice weather. California weather for like 2 months. Oh, come on. Oh, wow, okay. That might work. Come on. Come on, my boy. There we go. SpongeBob, me boy. Yes. Shieldless. No. Such a convoluted way to do this. Come on. Come on. Yes. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, you son of a... I saw that coming. I like the idea that all the skeletons mess with Death because Death can't kill them. He's already killed them, so they just kind of mess with him. They just taunt him. Taunt the Reaper. Oop. Oop. No, we did it again. Anticipated it. No, we didn't anticipate it, I guess. There we go. Oh, that sucks. Please. Oh, come on. So close. Okay. Huck the scythe again. No. Nah, man. Okay, we somehow got him. I heard something. Wow. Oh, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. No. Bullshit. Fuck that. The pattern. It's like that giant wall of cactuses in some Super Mario games, Yoshi's Island. Is there a wall of cactuses in that game? Ah. Fuck me. Wow. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck that. This is really annoying, folks. Shouldn't be that difficult. Yes. Fuck that. Nope. Not doing anything for a heart there. Come on. Jeez. That was difficult as hell. The hell's the key? Is there supposed to be a key item? I've never heard of that before. Interesting. Boss fight. Oh, I saw that coming. Rough. Okay, maybe we just take this thing in with us. Whoa. Ah. I like how a ghoul is our like wall meat, our healing item. Yes. Got it. Phew. I must collect the psychedelic orb. There we go. Oops. Stage 4. Gray music, holy shit. Consistently impressed by this game. There we go. Whoa. Damn you. This music definitely has like a Chrono Trigger vibe to it. Very similar to the Chrono Trigger music. Come on, come on. Oh, dude, get out of here. Not cool. Ooh, I will take that. Of course I'm gonna do that. Ah, no. What's up, Revan? Welcome to the stream. If we've got a mod in the chat, if you don't mind giving Revan a shout out. And I think we gave Sergeant Power Glove a shout out, but thanks again for the raid. And if you came in with Sergeant Power Glove's raid, I hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Whoa. Come on. Just awful. We're not making a lot of fast progress. We're just making progress in the game, but we're not making a lot of. Oh, yeah. Revan, so you redeemed your Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team ROM hack that you just released as one of our retro games to play on Sundays. So every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, or 6 p.m. Pacific, I will play those games, like in the order that they're redeemed. I think there's about 2 or 3 Sundays ahead. So there's about 2 or 3 games per Sunday that I play. And I think there's like 8 or 9 games ahead of yours. But you can use, right now we have the queue closed because we've got a lot of redeems right now, so I want to take some time and play those games. And I'll message you as well. It's the release of the beta. Okay, cool. So it covers the entire mainline story. But it sounds really cool, and I know the Mystery Dungeon games are super fun. Lots of friends of mine have played them and have recommended them to me. So I'm excited to give it a shot. Whoa. Whoa. No. Oh, that's what we need the key for? That's dumb. So dumb. Come on. I know there's a Nintendo DS Mystery Dungeon game as well, and a 3DS one actually, but I haven't played any of them, and they're just basically, it's just another spin-off of Pokemon. But I'll definitely message you. It'll probably be in like 2 or 3 weeks. Maximum. I'll have caught up on the queue. Whoa! I'd actually be happy to maybe even, if you had another game in mind that you want to replace that, if you want it to take its place for the Sunday queues, I could probably squeeze it in before that as just part of a regular stream. Because there's a couple of ROM hacks I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to be trying out a Mario Kart 64 randomizer that a friend put together. But if you don't mind waiting, then that's cool too. Really trying to beat Pokemon Stadium 1, like the Gym Leader Castle Challenge, but Giovanni is just a super, super difficult boss in that. We're not even doing anything to it. We're not playing hard mode. We're not randomizing it. But I've just been having a lot of trouble with the 8th gym for whatever reason. The same, I guess it was the same when we played Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Tricky. I always hated those hopping goblins, whatever they're called. They're in the original Castlevania one. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, game. Oop. Minotaur boss. Need those hearts though. Oh, that's tough. It's just tough because we end up basically going into every boss fight without any health. But thankfully it's kind of like, yeah, exactly, gosh dang cow. Wow, the Longmont Ranch has really changed since Link first visited it back in the day. Hyrule has gotten messed up. Don't think anyone needs that moo moo milk. Lon milk. Oh, he's gonna kill me in 4 hits. Got him. Got him. Finally defeated Whitney in Goldenrod City. Gonna get that plane badge. Hell yeah. Oh, looks like we can use the magnet train now and we can travel between Johto and Kanto. Nice. Fuck yeah. Are we playing Sonic the Hedgehog or are we playing Castlevania, folks? I hate these birds. It's the Boids from Castlevania 3. Has a Yuzo Koshiro vibe. Very much like Streets of Rage. Really digging it. It's games like this that make me remember like why I love these games in the first place. A lot of it was just because of the way the music informed the atmosphere, and just like this music was inspiring me before I even drummed, before I knew I wanted to be a session drummer or even drum like funk music or hip hop music. There was a lot of games that I just naturally were drawn to, and I'm realizing now through a lot of the revisiting of these games that they were just so pivotal in kind of like informing what I feel is like the most fun music to play. If that makes sense. We played Super Adventure Island, and its soundtrack is fantastic as well. It's also the Yuzo Koshiro who did that work. The same composer of Streets of Rage. And I totally forgot that I knew the entire soundtrack very well because I used to practice along to it as a kid. just like with Stevie Wonder records. It's just pretty fun. Oh. Just get out of here. There we go. I don't know what Death is gonna end up using money for, but let's collect it anyways. Oh my god. Nope. Yeah, I would say this is definitely harder than Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 3. There we go. Sheesh. Of course I didn't save at the right time. Save. Yes. What are you supposed to do here? Perfect. Somehow they didn't go for me. Yes. They are not easy to deal with. God damn. Come on. I feel like we're like trudging along in this game. We're not doing exceptionally well. That's all I'm gonna say. What's going on down here? Yeah, I had a feeling. It's gonna be something worth it. Got ourselves some health. Consumed a ghoul. A little bit of heal. It's a very creepy black and white photo of a ballerina. That's what I mean. Total trudge through this game for sure. Doesn't feel like we're getting progress quick at all. Okay. Gotta get the red skull first. Yeah, no way. There we go. It's just all about the timing. All about that timing. What are you supposed to do? Yes. Hey, we just gotta wait for him to mad rush us. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, we got the strat. I figured it out. Oh. Oh wow. Boss fight? Great pixel art. Yes. I remember this boss fight from back in the day. This one stood out, the werewolf fight. Ah, damn. Damn you. Mm-hmm. Oh. One more hit, one more hit. Not for us. Come on. Got it. That sucks. Just like in Castlevania, it's almost like a Castlevania 3 moment when you fight that one boss that kind of looks like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, like the creature, Mr. Hyde. And he ends up being Grant, who ends up being one of the playable characters. He's actually one of my favorite characters to play as in Castlevania 3. Stage 6 already, wow. And no one's spinning that wheel, so obviously people are enjoying themselves, so glad you are. We've got all sorts of games in this list, so who knows what we'll get when we spin the wheel next. Nope. Classic Castlevania knockback death. This time it's death being knocked back. So it's death knockback death. It's too many things. It's too many things at once. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so the time doesn't actually freeze time in this, it just slows time down. Just noticing that now. So stopwatch acts a little differently than it does in the classic games. Nobody has time for that. No. Yes. Keep it going. Yes. Oh. Oh no, we got there, we got there. We got there. Oh, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. Wow. Of course, you have to have a clockwork level, a gear level, or a steampunk watchtower level. This has always been one of my favorite aesthetics in Castlevania games in general. These, specifically these levels in Castlevania 3 and CV1. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, there's not an easy way to get around that. Come on. Yes. No, come on. No, why is... Fuck that. There we go. Yes. Okay, just keep moving. We'll What the hell? I think if we die here, we're okay. It's a checkpoint. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, it's gonna take 2 hits to kill. That's dumb. That's just dumb. This, like, I don't understand how this is fun to watch, folks. You just failing over and over at the same part. Whew. No. Sheesh. It's quite the quest for death, you know? What? wow. No, there's no way. Okay, maybe if we stay here. So close. No way. Got it. We're done. Whew. Wow. Of course. Another psychedelic orb. Just can't get enough of that stuff. There we go. Stage 7. I think 7 and 8 are like the final stages of most of the Castlevania games. No wall meat. This is such a cool little remix. It's got Bloody Tears mixed in. It's got pretty much, this is basically a medley of like all the Castlevania 1 music. And Castlevania 3 music. I approve. Just run, just keep running. Wow. This is have your pick of whatever power-up you want. Yeah. Let's holy water it. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. How about you? And we're at the final fight, folks. No, we're not doing any damage to him at all. Hold on a second here. Is there like a secret to beating Dracula? Because in Dracula or Castlevania 1, there we go. Yeah, we just gotta aim it properly. Okay. Oh, nice. Really? Come on. Come on. I don't know what's with my controller. Oh, you can't just throw holy water at his face. Great. Wow. Might as well just die and take the hit. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. I don't know what the fuck he finds so funny. Come on. So close. Yeah, it does seem to be random where he spawns. It's not 100% calculated. Come on. Go for his shins. Nah, Dracula's shin bones are reinforced. Don't you remember that one Dracula movie that was all about his shin bones? Grandmaster Farmer says, time for bed. Thanks very much for the stream. Good luck with the old count. Thank you so much. Thanks for dropping in, and hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed those months of good weather. Summer of Sweden. This is the final fight. Yeah, this is the first phase of the final fight, Joe. So every Castlevania game at the very end, you face Dracula in a very similar style of fight. Yeah, you can totally spin the wheel at any time, even if we don't finish it. It's kind of the same as when we played Castlevania 1 RPG, when we played the RPG mod of the first Castlevania. We got to the end of Dracula's second stage, and then somebody spun the wheel, so you never know. We're doing damage. You made it this far, you can't spin now. Maybe I can. Who knows? Someone did that last time, so... I mean, I don't mind. I'm probably going to take a break here in just a second anyways. And then we'll probably end up playing another game very soon. Oh. No. We are neck and neck. No pun intended, Drac. Get your mind out of the gutter. That was nice. Come on. This is only the first phase, so even if we do beat the first phase here, it's not a guarantee that we're gonna beat the second one, considering we have no health.